Hi everybody, my name is Semaan. I'm from Joey Scandizo Salon in Melbourne. I'm going to be demonstrating for you today a great pair of scissors. They're called the Crocs. So you can get a close look at them there. You can see that they've got the straight blade at the bottom and then the big teeth on the top. It's a really versatile scissor. You can really use it in a number of different ways and create a number of different looks. They do look a bit scary at first glance, but once you sort of get used to them, you really discover that they can be a really effective tool and they can really save you a lot of time in a lot of instances as well. And the one thing that's really good about them is that they have like two personalities. So you can hold them this way with the teeth facing downward, and when you use them that way, they will remove more length and more weight. Or if you don't want to be as severe and you want just to take out a bit of bulk without removing too much hair, you can flip them around and have the teeth facing upward. And when you do it that way, it is a little bit softer and not quite as severe. So depending on what you want to achieve, you can just flip the scissors around as you need to. So in a minute I'll be demonstrating how to use these in scissor over comb to remove length as well as weight. So you can almost pretty much do an entire haircut with these without getting out your straight bladed scissors. But first I'm going to demonstrate a couple other techniques on a mannequin head over here. So you can actually use these to cut blunt lines as well. The teeth here are actually serrated, so if you do want to cut a blunt line, it makes it easy because the hair doesn't slip out from between the blades. So I'll just demonstrate here what I was just talking about. And if you just move them across slowly as you cut, you can see that it gives you a really, really nice blunt line. So it's really effective for doing blunt fringes. And you can see there the hair's not slipping from between the blades at all. So normally when people see texturizing scissors, particularly like this is probably the last thing that they think of using them for. But as you can see, you get like a really nice sharp line by using them that way. Now obviously it is a texturizing scissor, so you can use it to create texture and thin the hair out. There's a couple of ways that you can do that. You can do it by layering and lifting the hair up. Now often when you do it the best way to do it when you're doing it this way is you always go in with the straight blade first. So the straight blade goes in and then you close the scissors as you go through there. So you can see it just creates like a really nice soft feathered effect on the ends. So that's a very handy technique, that one. The other way that you can use it, if you want to be a little bit more adventurous and you want to really create a lot of texture in the hair, you can actually almost tease the hair with these scissors. So you've got to be careful how much you do this, because if you overdo it, you will over-texturize the hair. But basically you just close the scissors down and then push it back. And you can see there, it really creates quite a heavy texture in the hair. So like I said, you do want to be careful about how much you do that. But if you do have that client that really likes their hair thinned out and heavily textured, it can actually be a really effective technique. And you can also use it to slice as well, again with the bottom blade going in first. And then as I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to remove as much weight from the hair, you can just go in with the teeth first. So normally the best way to do this on longer hair is just to sort of pick up a piece, ribbon it together at the ends, and then just go in with the teeth under, and then just close the scissors and pull the hair out. So there's a number of different ways that you can use them to create texture. It's really, really up to you. So what I'm going to do now, you can see I've got my model here, Doug. I've already pre-cut the top and one side of it, and I'm going to use these Crocs scissors now to do the rest of the back here and also this side. And you can see the hair's sort of quite long and bulky, so effectively I'm going to you kill two birds with the one stone here by using these Crocs. I'm going to create texture in the haircut, but also remove length at the same time, and it just gives you like a really textured sort of feel to the hair. So it's perfect for those guys who want that bit of texture through the sides, or ladies who like to wear like short pixie type crops, but still like that little bit of wispy hair around the ears. So just when I use them this way, it's the bottom blade should be the straight blade should be at the bottom, so the teeth would be facing downwards, and this is going to remove a maximum amount of hair. So it's really quick and effective. It's a great time saver in the salon. I think the key to doing it this way is you've got to make sure that you don't go into the hair too deep with the scissors straight away, because if you go in too deep, you're probably going to remove too much hair at one go. So normally I find the most effective way to do it is just with your scissor over comb, just kind of skim the scissors over the very ends of the hair, and it means that you'll have to go over it a couple of times, but it also means that you're not going to remove too much hair too quick. And you can see like how quickly that's coming together. I've pretty much just almost done that whole back section in a number of seconds. So So you can see how I'm not going in too far into the hair with the scissors on my first couple of sections there. You're literally just skimming it over the ends, and you're slowly kind of removing the length as you go. So you can see there what I've created. The sides and the back I've pretty much completed in a number of minutes. Saves you a lot of time and just creates like a really nice soft textured feel, but enables you to remove the length at the same time. Now the top here I pre-cut earlier, but now I'm going to go in and just take a bit of bulk out of it. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use these as a regular texturizer, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip the scissors around the other way so I don't take too much weight out of the top. And then I'm just going to pick the hair up and just kind of notch into it like this, just to remove some of the excess bulk, because Doug's hair is pretty thick. And there you have it. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Croc by Excellent Edges from the Fish Kit range. So get onto it. It's a great tool and I'm sure you're all going to love it. Thank you.